The world of spatial computing has been shifting beneath our feet, and if you have been waiting for the next massive leap in hardware, the conversation surrounding the Apple Vision Pro 2 has reached a fever pitch. For months, the tech community has been obsessed with one question. When exactly will Apple unleash the successor to their most ambitious piece of hardware? The reality of the situation, however, is far more nuanced and perhaps more interesting than a simple hardware spec bump. Many analysts and supply chain reports now suggest a timeline pushing toward 2028, signaling that Apple is opting for a long-game strategy. This delay isn't just about component availability. It is a fundamental recalibration of what spatial computing means for the consumer and the professional alike. Welcome back to my channel for exclusive insights into the future of tech. Subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon for more tech updates. To understand why the Apple Vision Pro 2 feels like a mirage on the horizon, we have to look at what is happening with the current platform. Apple has not been idle. Instead, they have pivoted their focus toward refining the ecosystem through Vision OS updates and deeper AI integration. With the announcement of Vision OS 27, we are seeing features that were once considered science fiction, like context-aware Siri, which can actually analyze the apps you have open and the physical environment you're standing in, becoming the new standard. This is the bridge Apple is building. They are betting that before you need new glass on your face, you need a software environment that is capable of transforming the hardware you already own into something truly indispensable. The current Apple Vision Pro, especially with the M5 chip refresh, remains a powerhouse of spatial potential. Yet the market in the United States and abroad is still grappling with the core tension of the device: price versus utility. We are seeing a shift where Apple is no longer just selling a headset. They are selling a portal. Whether you're using it for professional architectural visualization, remote collaborative work in a virtualized office, or simply to turn a cramped airplane seat into a 4K personal cinema, the device is trying to solve the problem of screen real estate. The challenge for the Apple Vision Pro 2, whenever it eventually arrives, will be to lower that barrier to entry without sacrificing the premium, high-fidelity experience that defined the original. There is also the elephant in the room regarding Apple's long-term roadmap. Rumors have circulated about a pivot toward lighter, more portable smart glasses, a departure from the bulky, full-immersion headset aesthetic. This represents a conflict in the company's design philosophy. Do they push the boundaries of spatial computing into a heavy-duty, high-performance workstation, or do they aim for something that can be worn in public without a second glance? The chatter around the Apple Vision Pro 2 suggests the former, focusing on refined comfort, better battery solutions, and an even more seamless integration of the M-series silicon. By keeping the headset tethered to the high-end, high-performance market, Apple maintains the Pro moniker, reserving the mass-market play for a different, perhaps later, class of product. Think about how you interact with your digital life today. You are likely constrained by the two-dimensional nature of your laptop, your smartphone, and your desktop monitors. The vision behind the Apple Vision Pro series is to break these constraints. By allowing users to anchor windows, 3D objects, and immersive environments directly into their physical space, Apple is effectively redesigning the concept of a desktop. The ongoing updates to the OS, such as the ability to convert personal panoramic memories into true 3D spatial experiences, are not just gimmicks. They are designed to create an emotional connection between the user and the digital content, a psychological hook that keeps the user coming back. When we look at the potential for the Apple Vision Pro 2, we should be looking at the hardware innovations that haven't happened yet. We're talking about potential breakthroughs in liquid lens technology, which can negate the need for custom optical inserts for those with glasses, or the integration of more granular hand and eye tracking that makes the interface feel as natural as using your own limbs. The current iteration is already incredible, precise, but the next generation is expected to push toward a level of latency that is essentially imperceptible to the human brain. This is where the true immersion lies. In the moment you stop thinking about the headset and start interacting with the digital world as if it were a physical one. There is also the aspect of the professional in the Apple Vision Pro's name. We have seen early adoption in fields ranging from surgical planning to advanced engineering. These users don't care about the weight of the battery or the cost of the unit as much as they care about the efficacy of the workflow. The Apple Vision Pro 2 will almost certainly be built with these power users in mind. Apple is likely watching how these industries utilize the current hardware to dictate the features of the next. Will we see more collaborative tools that allow teams to work in shared virtual spaces? Will we see better ways to handle complex 3D assets in real time? These are the questions that will define the success of the next hardware cycle.